Hi guys, welcome back to another video. And in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys everything you need to know to become good at Gorilla Tag. And I will be teaching you guys the easier things, then I'll move more to the advanced. So guys, first thing I'm going to be teaching you guys is how to run. And guys, make sure you like and subscribe, help me out a ton, and help me make more videos like this. So guys, how to run, I'm going to teach you a kind of a good run. So basically, you want to have your dominant hand in the front and extended as far as you can. And you want to change it to the other side of your body. So it looks something like, and then you want to do some circular motions. And you want to keep your body off the ground, because you'll go faster. So you just want to extend that as far as you can, just do circular motions like this. And obviously if you speed it up, you'll go a lot faster. I'd also reach out as far as you can. And you can add a flick at the end if you want to get yourself an extra boost. And with your other hand, which is my left hand, you want to do like swings like this. So like in my skateboarding tutorial on how to go very fast. So you just want to do some swings like this. You want to keep your body off the ground as well. So if you put it together, you'd go like this and then swing. So you'd go. So you kind of wanna, after when you bring your left hand forward for your swing, I would recommend having your hand behind it. So yeah. So it looks something like this. So yeah, it's an alright, decent, fast run, but it's not obviously not the best. And you guys can also use other runs. Now I'm going to teach you a bit of doubles. First I'm going to start with pinch climbing, which is the easiest skill. So basically you just want to hug the wall and push down and grab again. It's basically doing 2 windmills with both arms. You just hug the wall, push down, because a lot of people think they just push like this and they fall off. And do not push kind of into the wall. You just want to push straightly down so it's a very smooth and you'll go a lot faster. And if you do the windmills a bit faster, you will go up the doubles faster. So yeah. Now I'm going to teach you how to wall bounce. And if you're teaching a new player, and they'll always be like this. They always go forward and go off. But I don't know why they do that. But how to do it properly is basically you want to do diagonally pushes upwards. So you just want to push upwards and go diagonally. It's the proper way to do it. And you kind of want to keep it by your hips like this. Your hand by your hips. And you want to bring it up to your head height and push down. So there. So now guys, I'm going to teach you how to elevator climb. So your hands, body and head all have hitboxes, so I get stopped if I go into something. My hands also get stopped, but my arms do not, so they can just go through anything if they're long enough. So basically we're going to use that to our advantage here. So basically after your hands in, you want to do these motion. You want to bring yourself, like you're doing a circle toward yourself. And if you want to go faster at the wall, you do the circle faster. But if you're starting to learn how to vertical, I'll keep it at a nice, alright pace. So you put your arm in the wall, and you just do that motion. And as you guys can see, I go up the wall. And guys, you can use your other arm like this. Just to maybe do this with you. I don't know if it helps. It doesn't help me. It kind of ruins it for me. But if it helps you, and you're always free to use it. But I like to have it like this. Now guys, the final skill I'm going to teach you is just how to spider climb. Spider climbing is probably the most advanced skill in doubles. So basically, first thing you just want to start off by just trying to pull yourself up like this. So you want to have one hand on the wall at a time. If you can do that, you will be able to learn how to spider climb quite easily. But if you struggle, which is completely fine. It may just take you a bit more time. So basically, it's basically you pushing like this, like very small like angle, like diagonally. So you kind of want to push yourself to the side, to the other side. So, and you want to keep. If I'm going to this side of the thing, I would push with this hand. If I'm going this side, I would push with the other. So you kind of want to flow. You want to flow with your hands, with your body. So you just want to do it all together. I like to not have my body touching the doubles because it gets me stuck sometimes. So I keep it kind of like out here, so I can like have a better view in case there's lava monkeys like on the side chasing me, and it doesn't get me stuck as much. So guys, now I'm going to teach you how to underbranch, which is probably one of the only skills you can really do on branches. So yeah. So how to underbranch, it's basically you hitting off this like a stump of a tree, and you going underneath the branch and hitting off of it to another. So if you're using your right hand to hit the tree, you would hit it with your left hand, and you want to land on the right side of the branch, like the very right side of the branch, and you would hit off. So yeah, so you would bounce off with your right hand like this. You would land on the right side of the branch, and you would push off. And if you're doing it the opposite way around, you would use your left hand to bounce off of the branch. Your right hand would land on the left hand side of the branch, and you would hit off. So it would look something like this, with your right hand hitting the stump, and this is what it looks like if your left hand was. So yeah, now I'm going to teach you 4 wall skills for starting with wall climbing. So wall climbing is basically like you're skiing. So like this. It's basically alternating between one arm and going like a diagonal push like this. So you would hop on the wall and you would do that diagonal push. And you don't want to push very hard so you go like this out off like this. You want to keep it not too hard, so you kind of stay close to this like indent in the wall, in this corner. And then you would just do those motions, the skiing motion, and you would see that you're going up the wall like that. But if you want to have more advanced and be faster, if you've seen like TT Pig's wall climbing, he has his hand above the head and he pushes down and he like turns his body like this. So it goes like this. If you want to do that way, you obviously can. But if you want to have more long stretches, you want to push more upwards instead of more diagonally, which is how I will climb. Now I'm going to teach you how to wall run. So wall run is probably the second easiest. So I like to have my hand like this, so it's more of a push, but you can have your hand as any position that you want. So basically, you always want to swing, and you want to do like a circle. So you go swing back, you bring it back forwards, but in a circle. So it looks something like this. So you want to have like a very long length, but a very short wideness. Okay? So you'd hop on the wall, you would swing back and do a circle. And as you guys can see, you are able to just go across the wall. Now I'm going to teach you how to vertical. So vertical is not as easy as wall running, but it's very similar. So basically, you want to have your hand on the wall. I recommend to have a flat hand, but you can have it any way like you want. But I use a flat hand. So it's basically like a D shape. So you go down and go around. So it's basically doing a wall run, but it's going like vertically up, not like horizontally forwards. So you would bring it up, go down and around. And you want to keep it at not too big circles, and you want to keep it at a moderate pace, and you always want to keep the same motion that you're always doing up the wall, otherwise you will start to fall. So if I'm just doing a motion like this, and I switch it, like it will just change, it'll just start falling. So you always want to keep the same motion up and going up the wall. And if you want to know notable progress, if you're able to go up to this branch right over here, you made some good progress. And if you want to go straight up and you start to fall, I'll just go a bit forward a bit, because I don't know if anyone can, but just go straight up, like up to red walls, like just going straight up. So yeah, now I'm going to teach you how to Lucio. Lucio is probably the hardest skill in walls. So basically, you want to do the vertical I just taught you with your right hand. If you're right-handed, but if you're left-handed, you'll do the vertical with your left hand. So basically, you just want to practice just going up on the wall by verticaling. With your other hand, it's basically like another vertical, but with your other hand. But you kind of want to like go into the wall like this. So you like alternate between both hands, and you want to keep it at a nice easy pace. And you kind of want to get as close as you can as the same similar circles, so it look like this. Then you would just go up the wall. I'm not obviously the best at it, because I'm better at verticaling, as I'm a verticaler compared to a Lucioer. But if you prefer Lucioing, you can. It's up to you. Now I'm going to teach you 3 jukes. Starting with the easiest one, which is probably the slide juke. So as you guys know, on your head, hands and face all have hitboxes, but your arms do not. So you basically want to push, and your arm would go through the slide, and you'll try to land at the end of the other end. It means you want to bring yourself up and then fling back. So you would try and land at the end of the slide, and you bring up and fling back. If you start to struggle with that and you land somewhere like here, you can bring yourself over. I'll just get you used to trying to get as close as you can. And the good thing about the slide, it has this like little wall. So if you go, it will kind of stop you, so you can go around. So it looks something like this. So there we go. Now I'm going to teach you how to hospital flip. So I like to use this branch, the hospital flip, right here. So basically, if you were going this way, you would have your hand on the way you want to go. So yeah, so you would have it on the very end of the other side of the branch, like the way you want to go. You would go underneath it. Wait, no, you would put the opposite side where you want to go. So if I had it this side, my hand this side, I would go this way. But if I had my hand this side, I would go this way. So I had it on the other side of the branch. I would go underneath. Then, as you guys can see, as I do a 360, my hand goes back to the normal place. But as soon as you come around like this, you would fling like that. And if you do it with your left hand, it's the same thing. It's just your other hand. So it's a very easy juke, and you can get a lot of people with it. And the final juke I'm going to teach you is the gazebo juke. So basically, I would recommend starting here, and I would bounce off this brown bit on the back of the leaderboard. And basically, as soon as you come around here, you want to turn your body, so you're facing the gazebo. So you would bounce onto this brown bit, you would bounce and turn. Then after you turn, straight away you would do this. So you'd like go, and then you would wrap around, like that. So you would hit this bit, jump, turn, and then wrap around as soon as you turn. So it's a very simple juke to learn, and you may need some practice with it, because you won't always get it if you're new to it. So yeah, now final thing I'm going to teach you guys is how to scale. So scaling is basically when you go just up the tree like this. I'm going to just hit down. So basically, you want to bounce up onto this bit, like a middle way onto a branch. So here, and then I would push up with that other hand and like do like the thing I did at the gazebo. Wrap around and go on this branch. Then after that, I'll do the same thing. And then I'll repeat that process. And every single tree is the same, except for the stump tree, obviously. So I would just do this, and then I don't need to push up to get up here. So I can just push myself up here, then I'll turn, then like this, then like that, and then you can just pinch climb up there. So it's very simple. So like this. And if you're trying to get a competitive team, that I promise you, and they will ask you to scale. So it's very useful to know how to scale. And they'll probably ask you how to scale big tree. So I'll try to get used to that, guys. But yeah. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped you learn how to get good at the Gorilla Tag. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.